A Blavatskyan Theosophical perspective on Georg Hegel's The Phenomenology of Spirit by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The intersection of Theosophy and analytic philosophy presents a fertile ground for scholarly enquiry, particularly when examining the profound implications of Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel's seminal work, The Phenomenology of Spirit. This text, which delves into the intricate processes of consciousness and self-awareness, can be analysed through a Blavatskyan theosophical lens, thereby illuminating the metaphysical underpinnings that inform both Hegelian dialectics and the theosophical tradition. The significance of this exploration lies not only in the synthesis of two seemingly disparate philosophical frameworks, but also in the potential for a nuanced understanding of the nature of reality, consciousness, and the evolution of human thought. By bridging these two philosophical traditions, we can uncover deeper insights into the human experience and the quest for meaning. To fully appreciate the implications of Hegel's The Phenomenology of Spirit, it is essential to contextualize his work within the broader spectrum of German idealism, a philosophical movement that sought to transcend the limitations of empirical observation and materialism. Hegel's dialectical method, characterized by the triadic structure of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, serves as a foundational principle in his exploration of consciousness. This method not only facilitates the progression of ideas, but also underscores the dynamic and evolving nature of reality itself, a concept that resonates with the theosophical emphasis on spiritual evolution and the quest for higher knowledge. Furthermore, Hegel's engagement with the concept of the absolute, which he posits as the ultimate reality encompassing all contradictions, invites a comparative analysis with the theosophical notion of the divine or the universal spirit. In this regard, both philosophical traditions converge on the idea that the ultimate truth transcends individual perspectives and is accessible through a process of intellectual and spiritual development. This shared pursuit of understanding highlights the importance of dialogue between different philosophical traditions, as it can lead to a more comprehensive grasp of complex concepts such as reality and consciousness. Moreover, Hegel's historical context, marked by the tumultuous changes of the late 18th and early 19th centuries, influenced his philosophical outlook. The Enlightenment's emphasis on reason and individualism, coupled with the Romantic movement's focus on emotion and the sublime, shaped Hegel's dialectical approach. This interplay of ideas not only reflects the intellectual climate of his time, but also serves as a backdrop for the Theosophical movement, which emerged later as a response to the spiritual crises of the modern world. Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, the founder of modern Theosophy, articulated a vision of spirituality that integrates elements of Eastern and Western thought, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all beings and the pursuit of wisdom through esoteric knowledge. Central to Blavatsky's teachings is the concept of the one life, which posits that all existence is an expression of a singular divine essence. This perspective aligns with Hegel's notion of the absolute, suggesting that both thinkers grapple with the complexities of unity and multiplicity. Moreover, the theosophical emphasis on reincarnation and karma introduces a temporal dimension to the understanding of consciousness, positing that individual experiences contribute to the collective evolution of the human oversoul. This notion parallels Hegel's exploration of self-consciousness, wherein the development of individual identity is inextricably linked to the broader historical and cultural context. Consequently, the synthesis of Hegelian and theosophical thought reveals a profound interplay between individual and collective consciousness, suggesting that personal growth is inherently tied to the evolution of humanity as a whole. Additionally, Blavatsky's integration of various religious and philosophical traditions into her teachings underscores the universality of spiritual truths. By drawing from Hinduism, Buddhism and Western esotericism, she presents a holistic view of spirituality that resonates with Hegel's dialectical method, which seeks to reconcile opposing ideas. This synthesis of diverse perspectives not only enriches the understanding of consciousness, but also emphasizes the importance of inclusivity in the pursuit of knowledge. The dialectical method employed by Hegel serves as a critical framework for understanding the process of spiritual evolution as articulated by Blavatsky. In the Phenomenology of Spirit, Hegel delineates the stages of consciousness culminating in the realization of absolute knowledge, which can be interpreted as a form of spiritual enlightenment. This progression mirrors the theosophical journey towards self-realization, wherein the seeker must navigate various levels of understanding before attaining a comprehensive grasp of the divine. Furthermore, Hegel's concept of Geist or spirit as the manifestation of collective consciousness resonates with the theosophical idea of the universal mind. Both frameworks posit that individual consciousness is not isolated, but rather part of a larger, interconnected web of existence. This understanding underscores the importance of community and shared experience in the pursuit of knowledge, suggesting that spiritual evolution is a collective endeavour rather than a solitary pursuit. In this context, the dialectical process can be seen as a means of transcending dualities and achieving a higher state of awareness. Hegel's emphasis on the unfolding of consciousness through conflict and resolution parallels the theosophical view that spiritual growth often arises from overcoming challenges and integrating diverse experiences. This shared understanding of the transformative power of struggle highlights the significance of resilience and adaptability in the journey towards enlightenment. In examining the ethical dimensions of Hegel's philosophy, it is pertinent to consider the implications of the categorical imperative, a concept famously articulated by Immanuel Kant. While Hegel critiques Kant's deontological ethics for its perceived rigidity, the underlying principle of moral autonomy remains significant in both philosophical traditions. The categorical imperative, which posits that moral actions must be universally applicable, aligns with the theosophical emphasis on ethical conduct as a means of fostering spiritual growth. The synthesis of Hegelian ethics and theosophical principles reveals a profound understanding of the moral implications of consciousness. As individuals navigate the complexities of existence, the cultivation of ethical awareness becomes paramount in the pursuit of higher knowledge. Consequently, the exploration of moral philosophy within the context of Hegel's work invites a deeper reflection on the responsibilities inherent in the quest for truth. Moreover, the ethical dimensions of both philosophies emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings. Hegel's notion of ethical life, Sittlichkeit, highlights the importance of social institutions and communal values in shaping moral behaviour, while Theosophy advocates for compassion and altruism as essential components of spiritual development. This convergence suggests that ethical considerations are not merely individualistic, but are deeply rooted in the fabric of human relationships and the collective journey towards enlightenment. The epistemological inquiries presented in The Phenomenology of Spirit offer a rich terrain for analysis, particularly when juxtaposed with the theosophical perspective on knowledge acquisition. Hegel's assertion that knowledge is not merely a passive reception of information, but an active process of synthesis, resonates with the theosophical view that true understanding emerges from the integration of diverse experiences and insights. This dynamic interplay between knowledge and consciousness underscores the importance of critical engagement with ideas, as well as the necessity of transcending dogmatic beliefs in the pursuit of wisdom. Furthermore, the theosophical emphasis on intuitive knowledge as a means of accessing higher truths complements Hegel's dialectical method, which advocates for the reconciliation of opposing viewpoints. This synthesis of perspectives fosters a more comprehensive understanding of reality, suggesting that the pursuit of knowledge is inherently a collaborative endeavour that transcends individual limitations. Additionally, the implications of Hegel's epistemology extend to the realm of education and personal development. By emphasising the active role of the learner in constructing knowledge, Hegel's philosophy encourages a more participatory approach to education that aligns with the theosophical commitment to lifelong learning and self-discovery. This shared emphasis on the transformative power of knowledge highlights the potential for philosophical inquiry to foster personal growth and societal progress. In summation, the exploration of Georg Hegel's The Phenomenology of Spirit through a Blavatskyan theosophical lens reveals a profound interconnectedness between two philosophical traditions that, at first glance, may appear disparate. The synthesis of Hegelian dialectics and theosophical principles illuminates the complexities of consciousness, ethical responsibility, and the pursuit of knowledge, ultimately suggesting that the journey towards understanding is both an individual and collective endeavour. As scholars continue to engage with these rich philosophical frameworks, the potential for new insights and deeper understanding remains boundless, inviting further exploration into the intricate tapestry of human thought and spirituality. Moreover, this interdisciplinary approach not only enriches our comprehension of Hegel and Blavatsky, but also encourages a broader dialogue among various philosophical traditions. By recognizing the shared themes of unity, evolution, and ethical responsibility, we can cultivate a more holistic understanding of the human experience. As we navigate the complexities of modern existence, the insights gleaned from this synthesis may offer valuable guidance in our quest for meaning and connection in an increasingly fragmented world.